Welcome back to another episode of Sly Cooper and the Thievius Racconus. SK should be back.
I got me some drinks.
Alright, so on the last build recording, I went to do that level over there. I think I'm going to start with this one, just to diverse it from the last recording. That kind of guard, those are very special kinds of guards. They are a recurring thing in the Sly Cooper franchise, which is pretty much the flashlight guards. All the other guards, I'm just going to call them guards because that's what they pretty much are, the guards. All the other guards, they have a viewpoint that you can't see, but it's a lot farther than the flashlight guards. The thing with the flashlight guards is that if you're in that flashlight, they can see you. They will hunt you down, and they will make sure you are dead. They are very tough enemies to try and fight head on. In this game, every enemy dies in a single hit, so it doesn't matter. But in the later games, if you're in that flashlight, your only option is run away. You can't fight them.
Is this one of those games? Sorry, interrupting. Is this one of those games where lives come back, or do you only pick them up once?
You do have a limited amount of lives in this game, so I do think that they come. Like respawning.
No, I mean the life you picked up the floor.
Yeah, they come back.
Okay.
I think so, at least. I'm unsure now. We'll see when I finish the level. So yeah, this place is really good just for getting a whole bunch of coins, probably even grinding for lives. You see I tripped the wire, so now they're all red, and they actually have like smoke and stuff coming out of them. That means that they're dangerous. Because fire is hot, Professor.
I miss that series. Now they're making just bloody MLP videos.
They do? No, I know, he doesn't do anything anymore. So yeah, this is the siren I was talking about.
They do.
No, I don't think he does anything anymore.
Videos.
He doesn't do anything anymore.
And the last thing I saw they didn't do was MLP videos.
Yeah, MLP. I walked right into that. I was so distracted.
The power of MLP compels you.
The power of you speaking. So yeah, that's.
You know what it's now. You know what it's like when I'm like, oh damn it, Ari, I died and it's all your fault.
Yeah, now I know. I do really like how how all these levels are really thought out and how on how well they hit the clue bottles. You may also notice that my thing is now golden. My lucky charm is golden. That allows me to take 2 hits without dying. It's sort of similar to the Aku Aku mask in the Crash Bandicoot series. Or Sparks in Spyro. The safe's right here, but as we can see, this is the end of the level. There'll sometimes be levels where the safe is actually in the middle, or sometimes even in the beginning of a level, and you'll have to backtrack to go get it. They always do make it, however, to where most of the time you can always get back to get all the clue bottles if you backtrack through a level. And if it's a level where you can't backtrack, it's short enough to where you won't waste too much time backtracking. Which I really do like. They took time and consideration to this game for the people who want to just go through it level by level, and the people who want to collect everything. Another little thing is that these safes, you hit them 2 times rather, and they contain multiple clue bottles. So if you're missing like a cluster of clue bottles, that's probably where they're going to be.
Meanwhile, the enemy's like, everybody do the flop.
And then they hit you. There's an extra life over there. Yeah, I should go for it. The laser isn't gonna get me anyway. I think this was a level that was showed off in the trailers a lot, where it was just like, hey, look at this. You're being so thiefy and stuff. So one thing I really don't like is how when it goes from the yellow to the red laser, it turns off for a minute, and you can only see like a faint outline of where the laser is going to be. So that by the time when it turns on, you're close to dying again from it because of the thing just turning on.
I have to admit, for only the 2nd level in the game, this is quite difficult for a platformer.
Well, this isn't. I don't think this is technically supposed to be the 2nd. I think this is supposed to be like the 3rd or 4th or something like that. I don't know. They just kind of let you go at it. It's just like, whatever, you choose which level you want to do next.
Okay.
There's really no set path. It's just whatever you want to do and whatever is convenient for you. I'm missing a lot of glue bottles. I'm missing 4. Where are 4 clue bottles? Because the end of the level is right there. I think they're hanging somewhere or something. So if I were to break this right now, the level would be over, but since I need to find all the glue bottles, level's not over.
Flash. Ooh, ooh, nearly.
Nearly. Leave a fail. No, not really. Yeah, I think I'm missing a safe or two.
I think one of the reasons I've got a bit bored with platformers, I think, actually, is because it's not really kicking in now watching you. Maybe it's because I have to play the game myself.
Oh, there they are.
But I kind of get this, especially with platformers for some reason, and I tend to get this sixth sense, almost like a game designer, of like, yeah, that wall breaks.
God,
Stuff like that.
shitting. Oh wait. No, that wasn't it. God dang it. Why does it have to do this again? I'm missing one. I am missing one.
Why are you missing one?
I don't know where it is. Oh, it's right there.
The opposite side.
It's right there.
Oh, there, I see it.
Okay. I thought it was gonna be like Spyro, where it's always like that one red gem that you miss in that one corner, and you go through the level over and over again, and you don't see it. Alright, safe's right here. I'm pretty positive.
Gems I can unlock that safe.
I'm pretty positive if that. Yeah, actually, it is impossible to open the safes without the code because he won't let you get into the safe without the code. He'll just pop up and say, "Hey, you don't have the code. You can't even attempt the safe."
It's like, I don't know, man. Maybe we want to try.
He's like, "Noob." Oh, speaking of rolling.
Getaway raccoon roll.
Yep.
In a hurry, get a getaway raccoon roll. In your supermarket now. It almost sounds like some kind of strange, like, kid quick meal or something. Although then you have little kids being like, I don't want to eat a raccoon.
You gotta shake, rattle, and roll. You gotta. Okay, I'm not gonna die again. I'm not gonna have multiple deaths per video in the first few videos. I'm not going to do this.
We're so professional here, ladies and gentlemen.
Alright, I never die in this game. This game is easy enough to where I can go through it without dying until probably like the final boss. The final boss is really challenging.
You do realize the more you talk about it, the more you're setting yourself up for a fall, right?
Probably. So, let's gather this key stylishly. I really like that tune. I'm so sad that you can't hear it right now. But you'll hear it when you watch this, right? You will watch this, SK.
If it involves no more coming to my house and tying me up, yes, I will.
Well, that's kind of too bad because you're going to be sitting here for slide 2, 3, Jack and Daxter, Ratchet 1, Ratchet 2, Ratchet 3, Sonic Adventure 2, although we're racing, so I'm going to have to cut your hands free. Tutorials. This is how you close a door.
Yes, cut my hands free. Excuse me for a second.
Fuck, he's escaping.
Meh.
Me. Oh, there's that bottle I missed on the last time. Like, go down. Go down. Good. There we go. What do you think you were accomplishing? What were you welding? You were welding this piece of wall. What does that do? You're just like, oh, whatever. I'm gonna fix this.
Maybe he was making a hut out of that little part, and you just stopped him right at the beginning.
Alright, what were you hammering here? They're all kind of flat in here. They're probably drawn on this. Why are you hammering it? Are you trying to break it? I'm pretty sure your boss would fire you if you were trying to break stuff that he made. I'm
Game,
overthinking
logic,
this.
pick one.
This game or logic? You must pick one or the other. Well, I am pretty bored. I guess I'll pick the video game. Checking for clue bottles I might missed. Cause yeah, clue bottles on ropes.
Then do you think he was on the edge?
Which pose?
He was like.
No, 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 no.
Shake. Was that a shrug I just saw?
Yeah, little cartoony shrug. What are you hammering? Seriously, what are you hammering over here?
Maybe it's you who's hammering and he's just lost his glasses.
He's trying to hammer me.
Like, I got
He's
it.
practicing. He's like, yeah, when that guy. Alright. What is he doing? What does that accomplish? What is that accomplishing? I'm sorry, I don't think you're doing your job that well.
No, just 3 more payments and that slab of metal was mine.
What are you doing? What does that accomplish? There is no reason for you to be doing this. I'm putting you out of your misery. This job wasn't paying you enough anyway. Also, just to say that there is no killing in this game. Everyone just gets knocked unconscious.
And everyone just gets knocked flying, followed by a...
Yeah. In the second and third games, they make it more comic book like, so they actually add like a pow, bang, wazam kind of thing. So yeah, we could have turned that little dial just to... You've got to be.
Uh-oh.
We could have turned that dial to open this thing up, but no, let's break it. Also, no, we could not have turned that dial in any sort of word or stretch of the word. We had to break the thing. Because, you know, we're a master thief. We're so good at being quiet. Followed by the noises of glass shattering.
I just remember, actually. Didn't you say you were going to do more Sonic games?
Yeah, Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic 2, Sonic 3, Sonic Adventure 1, Heroes, 06, Unleashed, Colors,
What about
Unleashed
Sonic
Project, Sonic 4 maybe. I don't have a plan for the side games yet. I only have a plan for all the main games leading up to Generations. I might do Shadow, and I might do
It's funny that you say Sonic 4 is a side game, because some people said that that game, well, I watched the video pretty much saying that there's like, oh, some people like the game, and they're like, no, it's shit.
Yeah, we literally just watched a video like that. And I can't believe I'm actually dying in the beginning of the game. What am I doing? It's the Let's Play curse. I knew it!
It's the stress of performing to an audience.
And it's also the distractions of having to talk to people while I'm playing a game. Well, it's also probably because I don't play this game that often, so I'm just not used to anything.
It's like me with Kid Chameleon. I hate that game. Never managed to finish it, but I tried playing it recently. I couldn't get that far. Whereas before it would become more a case of like I'd stay alive, but the game's just so long. It's just like I'm done. I give up.
Yeah, you would be able to finish it, but you're just so bored of it. See, that guy was waiting for me. He wasn't doing something so pointless, just as in like, oh, I'm gonna hammer this wall. Okay, I'm gonna hammer this away while I wait for the guy that I'm supposed to kill. No, he was just waiting for me, like a good person, like a good killer. Also, I do believe if you miss one of the bottles up there...
check the other side there in case there was another bottle there, right?
Yeah, I did. I do think that if you miss a bottle up there, you can't get it back.
That's what I mean. That's what I was implying.
Yeah.
Like, you did check that, right?
Yeah, you jump on every platform, and the ones that you don't get will just fall down, and you also have to get the ones on the rope, as well as the one that's on the 2 blue pipes.
Because I know you've decided for some reason you want 100% this. I'm guessing you're not 100%.
I always 100% this game. I always 100% this game because it's really easy to 100% it, and it's rewarding when you 100% it because it gives you all the extra moves that you can do in the game, and it gives you some bonuses like, oh, you don't take damage from this now, or you don't take damage from that. Where do I go now? Also, SK just died, so,
I'm not dead.
oh, it just Skype said that you died for a moment there.
Skype is full of shit.
Let's see. How many more glue bottles do I need? No, don't roll in a ball, so I don't roll in a ball. We don't need that right now. I need 5 more glue bottles. Where are they? There's one right there.
I'm gonna wager you missed one back up the thing.
There's one right here. Alright, now I'm missing
the water was supposed to make
4.
my voice feel better. It's actually made it worse.
What?
I said I got drinks. It was supposed to make my mouth feel better. It's actually gone a bit worse.
Oh, I see. The last 4 bottles are right here, I believe. There's 2 right here, and then I think there's another safe nearby. Right? He says, and there's no safe.
Safe to say otherwise.
You son of a bitch. Where are the rest of the glue bottles? It's also really dark, so I can hardly see. I'm just looking for like this bright gray thing to just be all like, oh, they're right up there. So yeah, I knew there was something that was going to happen over here. I just have to wait for this little thing to scoop up, I guess. There we go, all 30. I didn't miss one. And you were doubting me. Although I had the right to be doubted because I don't even remember this game that well. And actually, just to say that it is actually impossible to not see the perfect ending right when you beat the game. It does require you to see the imperfect ending and then see the perfect ending afterwards.
Ah, okay.
But you'll see at the end of the game.
Like
You'll see it at the end of the game. So, wait, what was it? 227? 227. And go figure, we're at 7% right now. Dun 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 dun.
These are the blueprints of Raleigh's entire operation. I wonder... Yes, I can wire this info directly into your binocucom. It'll show you the position of nearby clues and breakable objects.
Yeah, this is what I was talking about earlier, which is just like, oh, you open up the binocucom and there's some clues, there's some breakable objects, and I think there's one where it tells you the names of all of the enemies in the game and what they like to do. It's really pointless, but it's something just to get the game a little bit more charm. You know, give all the enemies their own little backstories. Although if the 2 enemies are exactly the same, they're gonna have the exact same name, the exact same likes. I'm pretty sure they all have a distaste towards raccoons.
They should change it up a bit. They should have someone who likes raccoons, but they need the job. They need the work.
Yeah. Or have like an enemy that likes raccoons, but then it's like a small enemy that's partnered up with a big enemy that doesn't like it, so that the small one captures the raccoon and hugs it while the big enemy comes in and smashes it.
Could be something like that.
We're delving too deep into this. I don't know if I should do another level or not.
That much thought into enemies, I don't think.
I'm unsure if I should do another level or not. Yeah, you can see he's carrying around the flashlight. If I were to step into that flashlight, I'd die. Or if I were to touch him, then I would die as well.
You can touch him right there. Get away from me!
Actually, I don't think you die from touching enemies. Okay, I didn't know you can die
What?
from that.
You just landed on thorns.
I landed on thorns. At least I got that one up and I can just go back and get it again. I think you have a maximum of like 9 lives, so you can have it once. So...
It's like it never happened.
Da-da-da-da. Now let's not hit those vines again and get the other extra life that's in here. And I don't think I can... Yeah, I can't get it. No, that's not an extra life. That's a lucky horseshoe. That would have been helpful.
So then you get the horseshoe and then get hit by the...
Yeah.
See that machine wheel? If my knowledge of mechanical engineering serves me right, applying significant rotational torque to achieve maximum velocity will yield a positive result. Isn't that what I just said?
Exactly. Scientifically. Let's roll into a ball and do this. Oh. Roll into a ball. Alright, fine, I'll run at it. So a little raccoon powered elevator right there. Fire down below. Now should I start this level now or should I end it off?
Hey, you haven't changed recordings for a bit, so you could stop now.
Alright then. Next time on Select Cooper and the Thievius Racconus, we'll go into the fire down below.